Okay, welcome to another episode of Data Exposed, and here in the studio with me there are Yaniv Kravitz, Jörg, Knuth, and Volker Hinz, and I think this would be a good idea if you all introduce yourself first, and then I think we will talk about mobile business intelligence.
Okay,
so maybe start, Volker.
Of course I can start. So my name is Volker Hinz. I'm a technical advisor for Microsoft customers in Germany, doing all that stuff since years around business intelligence and database topics, data platform. Already working since 16 years for Microsoft, so a long time, and I'm always excited to talk about also this new mobile stuff.
Yeah, my name is Jörg Knuth, and I'm here from the partner perspective because I'm from a partner called Ceteris. We are as well doing a lot of reporting, or in my department we are doing a lot of reporting based on reporting services, and nowadays more like online reporting, mobile reporting, and we are really excited what is going to happen in the near future. And for me especially, I'm very excited that reporting service is back. Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Yaniv Kravitz. I'm from the Power BI mobile team. I'm a release manager there from the product that developed the 3 applications that some of them you're going to see later on today.
Okay, great. And my name is Geisler, and I am Microsoft SQL Server MVP, or as it is called now, Microsoft Data Platform MVP, and I'm very active in the past Germany. So what we are talking about now is we are talking about mobile development and mobile development in BI. And I think, Yaniv, you have some things you can show us there, and some new exciting developments.
Yeah, so first of all, what you can see right now on the screen, I'm showing you our new universal app. Okay. Means the same app is available on tablet, PC, and phone. Right now, using the Connectium, I'm actually showing it on a tablet mode. But if I will switch back, we will be able to see it as a phone. And again, it's the same application. And what I would like to show you, first of all, you can see that it's the standard application coming on Windows 10. We add some features like you can still see a big picture of your dashboard, and you can drill in from within that. And just recently, 2 days ago, we added also, you can get to a report from the application, and you can do all the slice and dice that you could do on the tablet, on a phone itself.
Great news.
So that's on the phone, and I think we wanted to show also that we can connect to reporting services, right? Which is, you're so happy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if Volker will switch to the other...
Yep. Let me switch the screens, okay.
What we can see.
Thanks to you, I'm lucky that I have here the really preview version, or the almost ready version of the new mobile version of this app. And as you can see here now, we not just have the KPIs or the reports that are already available, as well, if we would have here some reports, we can as well connect to the reporting services, reports here in this app. But as you can see, we have now no reports here, but it would be possible. The nice thing is that you can here directly go to the underneath reports and change the perspective, or can drill through the different data areas and see exactly
and
the parameter.
Once SQL will go public, we will have this capability in all our platforms.
Yeah,
so
that would
Windows, Android, and iOS.
And the very nice thing is that you really don't have to decide in advance, I will use KPIs, or will I use reporting services, or will I use dashboards? I can just have them all together and decide in the moment what do I need the next, maybe couple of weeks, and then I can change the perspective and I have everything available. That's very nice. It's mobile and as well on-premise or in the cloud. That the thing where it should be later, right?
Maybe maybe this is a good thing to talk about now. I think some of our viewers might be a little bit confused because there are so many business intelligence technologies from Microsoft. We have Power BI, we have DataZen, we have reporting services. Maybe I think through the discussion we can put it a little bit into place when to use what and when and how all fits together. So I think this is a very common question to see when do I use Power BI, what is the differentiation between Power BI, DataZen, between Power BI and the new mobile reports which are coming in SQL Server 2016, and maybe this would be a good question. So maybe Volker?
I can tell a little bit on that. Because Microsoft is going now to integrate these different technologies into one space that the customer can decide to use the different technologies. But in the end, when we talk about mobile, we talk firstly about the Power BI app on the different platforms. And there, as we now have seen, what you have shown a few minutes ago, you can use it on every device. You can decide whether you want to see reporting services reports or also Power BI tiles or dashboards. So it's all integrated into one app. Okay. And the best thing is that we are also integrating this stuff on-premise. So if customers just want to work on-premise, they can also connect their apps, their mobile apps, to the local reporting server, and that's a great thing.
If you have this scenario where you have just on-premise solution and you want to use the mobile applications as well, do you have to go through the cloud and then to your on-premise solution, or can you directly connect to the on-premise solution later? If you want to have this mobile reporting, let's say. Do you have any information about that?
Yeah, so Yaniv, as far as I know, the connection from the mobile app is to reporting services. It's done directly. It's not through Power BI cloud stuff. So it's done directly. Direction.
And the other things, if you want to, let's say you have later on your local on-premise solution KPIs, the mobile dashboards as well, the reporting services. Can you directly connect the mobile app to this on-premise solution?
So what you just show, that's something that connects from the mobile app to directly to the reporting services.
And as well the other things they are there.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And on the other hand, you always have the possibility to use your browser with the URL of your reporting server if you can connect to it or have the connectivity. Yeah, so that's always possible with every browser on every device. That's what you also can use beside the app.
And I think what's a very good addition to SQL Server 2016 is that the reporting services web sites are now in a responsive design. So it is on the mobile phone. It will shrink. This is what we showed yesterday.
Yeah, especially when you change the orientation of the device, as we also have seen in this short demo. The dashboards and reports also switch between this scale, landscape or portrait.
So maybe if we're talking about that, I can access via phone directly, for example, Power BI, or I can directly access reporting services through the browser of the phone. I think we should talk a little bit about where the differentiation is between the mobile app and accessing directly via browser on the phone. I think there are some things about the offline.
Yeah, so of course we are all the time looking for things which are different. And I think the obvious things, and we heard that in our recent days, is the offline capability. So I can say it's just ready in the pipeline, and I hope in the next few weeks it will come out, and we'll have the offline functionality for the Power BI part of. And again, we are all the time looking for things which are unique for us carrying a phone, things we don't have, so the offline is obvious. The other thing which is all the time with us, I can say that, for example, if you have an iPhone and you will have a watch, so we'll coming soon with a version that supports the watch and the KPI, again, giving the mobile person things they have with them all the time, and they don't have it in the browser.
Great. And how it is? Are there special things for the different operating systems on the different mobile phones? For example, things like widgets in.
Yes. So in Windows Phone, for example, you can pin a specific situation and pin it to your home page. So you can do it on phone. We are exploring new things on the other, like we have widget in Android, so we are exploring what kind of functionality we can give on the widgets. Recently, Apple announced the deep touch, so there are also interesting opportunity over there.
So the users of the several devices are getting functionality that they are used to.
Yes. We are adapting. That's the reason where we can common, like for example, visualization, we want it to be the same. So when you go from the browser or from the desktop to the browser and then back to your phone, you will see the same tile. But if we can give additional things that are special for this device, we want the users to enjoy that. And I just wanted to mention very important things in the change that we see generally in Microsoft, that we are listening, or we are more tuned to what customers want to say. We try to release very fast, so we release almost every 2 weeks. And very tuned to what telemetry says and what users are saying on our communities, on our website. So please go ahead and give us your point of view. And
what do you mean if you say offline functionality? How will it be done? Do you have a data set that is behind all of it in the app, or?
No, we are going to keep only the visualization information we need. So basically on the phone, we are not downloading any data which is not needed to represent the visualization.
So you have the one-time picture then offline, or you can change the
you can
perspective
change there. If there is a report, you can slice and dice, but we'll gather all the information that it's needed for you to have almost the same functionality that you have online.
And I think is the information that you're putting on the phone, is it somehow encrypted, or?
Yes. Yes. So it's encrypted. And again, it's in each operating system, we use whatever this operating system is offering for security.
Let's talk a little bit about practices on implementation. So maybe, do you have any tips if I'm a customer and I would say, well, this is a very cool thing and I would like to have this mobile BI for my employees. How do I get started?
How to get started? Well, it depends, first of all, on the decision of the customer likes to have a hybrid solution, cloud solution, or on-premise solution. So that means if the customer just only wants to work on-premise, okay, a little bit old-fashioned, but maybe several reasons for that he has to do that, but then the best starting point is, of course, reporting services, and in reporting services, you can nowadays include these mobile reports. So in the past it was DataZen, now it's,
In the 2016 version of reporting.
In the 2016 version, and there will also be a migration tool for DataZen customers who has already implementations on DataZen, but they can then hopefully easily migrate all their stuff into reporting services. So this would be the best starting point. And in future time, not really far away, I think, after SQL Server 2016 GA, we will also get the possibility to include Power BI desktop dashboards and tiles into the local reporting services. Yeah, so this is still not there, but it's, I think, also already on the roadmap, so not far away. So that's a really good starting point. But on the other hand, all that cloud stuff around Power BI in the cloud is really fantastic, because you can also embed all that stuff into your local, for example, SharePoint sites, or in other websites. You have maybe informations for your customers, partners outside of your company, so you can just embed the information to your public website, and then you're fine, you're done, and customers and partners then can really interact with the data. It's really great. So, but in that case, you just also can use it in a kind of hybrid way, because you can use your data on-premise in SQL Server, analysis services, and just use the technology of Power BI in the cloud, to transport and to present the data through Power BI dashboards and reports. So the full choice, it's like just changing from on-premise to cloud, like you wish to. So
that's good news.
So it's not really about one best practice. It really depends on what the customer in his solution needs. But I think a good starting point, still since years, is reporting services on premise.
What we have experienced so far is that it depends on who drives this project. If it's an IT-related project, then usually they don't think about first step, what will be the presentation layer, go mobile. They usually think about how we can create the database and the data warehouse, and maybe the analytical layer, then they go to the presentation layer. When you are doing a project business-driven, then it's good to have these Power BI or the reporting services, not usually the first step. They are using more these Power BI things, but not always they go directly in the cloud. What we have experienced so far, they usually do the proof of concept more with the Power BI desktop, get a bit experienced, then they need to get connected to the IT department, and then usually it expands to the cloud, because then it has to be public for all the users in the company maybe, and then it's better to have it not just a local single, just on my PC solution. That's what we have experienced. So it depends on which perspective you are starting the project.
Absolutely. So I had a customer last week, a federal customer, who is still not allowed to use cloud technology. Maybe when we will get to the German cloud in summer, it will change. But we showed them in a proof of concept the Power BI desktop. And they said, okay, Power BI desktop is so cool, we want to use it. And we mentioned, okay, you do not have the possibility at the moment to put that from a Power BI desktop into a web at the moment. But they said, no, it's okay. And just looking on the roadmap, that's enough for us to have the decision to start now with Power BI desktop.
And as well, the good thing with this new 2016 version, that you can combine the KPI possibility with the mobile reporting and the reporting services one. So you can have, let's say, standardized, whatever, reports that are coming through reporting services, and then as well you can put maybe some more information that you have in your perspective on top of it, and you can mix them up. So you have as well the business-driven side and the IT side, and they have to work together, and that was in the past sometimes a problem. But I would say with this functionality we are getting now, it will merge even more as well. It's merging with the different, if it's on-premise or cloud solution, everything will merge. And if there's just one application, and that would be a question to you, Volker, how will it be in the end? Is there one client, or do we have one client for the cloud version and one desktop client? Or is it all combined, like we have a client for reporting services, for the mobile reporting and the KPIs? Do you have any information about that? Because that's a question I always get from the customer when they see now the new stuff. Data then is now gone as a wording. It's more reporting service for the desktop. But what is in the end? Power BI?
Well, I do not have detailed information on that, but I would guess that we will still for years have not only one application. So a Power BI desktop is really it's public, and therefore it will last there for years, I guess, And reporting services is a proven technology already established since years, and we have integration with Visual Studio, and we have that kind of report builder. Maybe the report builder will not continue, but that's my personal guessing. So,
okay.
I think you still need different apps also on the desktop. So for the self-service BI user or the end user, you will need a tool, but on the other hand, you will also need a tool for developers where you have integration with Team Foundation Server or GitHub or whatever. So I don't think that it will be in the end only one tool.
Yeah, but in the business-driven or business people, the information worker perspective, there will be maybe in the end one. Okay.
That could be possible.
I think the feedback I have from our developing part is that for us, it's much more easier to do everything on the cloud because we feel much more closer to the customer. What I show you when we rotate the phone. This is something that from the feedback, it took 1 month to went out to the customer. Thinking of a box machine, how long it will take us. So I do think, from my point of view, it will balance somewhere. The data will be very close to the customer, and whatever we can show and represent in a very more modern way will go out to the cloud, and then we can give those good features that are needed by the business.
And I think there is an additional thing to this cloud thing regarding mobile. If you are talking about mobile devices, then you are talking about many devices. People have 1, 2, 3 smartphones, and I think what is a big pro for the cloud is that it is scalable. I think it is much more scalable than anything you can build at your own company. So I think this is also a very, very good point for the cloud, or for having the backend for a mobile BI solution in the cloud. So you can scale however you like.
Yeah, of course, scaling is one really big advantage of cloud technology, and in combination with the concept that you only have to pay what you use. That's really great, and with Power BI, I think it's also scalable in the background already, as a cloud service.
So, Volker, do you have any information about they integrate reporting services, Power BI, and let's say DataZen? Now it's called mobile reporting as a publisher. What is with the concept of Power View that is in the Excel, for the Excel persons? Will be there some integration as well, maybe, since they are going to HTML5 as well?
There are already development going on to get that to HTML5, but it will also last in Excel, for a longer time. So the Power BI product group within Microsoft is also talking to the BI group within Excel or Office. So we are really also in good contact with the program managers of them, and it Excel is a tool that millions of users or billions of users are really using and familiar to, and therefore the BI functionality within Excel will still hold on or still last for also years. And but it's not the cloud technology itself. So therefore we have the topic cloud first or mobile first. And therefore a Power BI service in the cloud will maybe have features in near future, and some month later or half a year later, they will also be then there in Office or Excel. Yeah, but I do not have a exactly timeline now for that, when it will be available as HTML5 in Office or Excel, but it's already on the roadmap, I think. Yeah.
And do you know, that's good, because I would say a lot of customers need that functionality in Excel still, because they're doing, let's say, as a power user, a lot of analysis, and then they want to have a good visualization above of it with, let's say, Power View. But in the end, maybe they get something interesting, and then they want to push it in the group. So what is possible now with mobile reporting is that you can upload an Excel file as a data source, and then you can build, for sure, a new report. But it would be nice, what I've heard so far from some customer, that the visualization you already did in Power View, you also can push to this mobile reporting, like the pinning of reporting services, so that you can share this visualization with the other in the group or in your network.
Yeah, I don't know if this feature will really come in the near future, but so guess, you have already Power BI in the cloud, and you can also upload a Excel file with a Power View inside, with a Power View sheet, already to Power BI in the cloud. And that means it's extracted to a data set, a report, and a dashboard. Yeah, and that means the technology already works in the cloud. Yeah, so that you can extract the Power View sheet from the Excel file. So this, now has to come also on premise, but the more integration of also reporting services, of the new reporting services into, for example, SharePoint, that will come after SQL Server 2016 GA. So this will still also last for some month. That's a story. So that is mobile first, cloud first. So that means not only cloud. So it means first, and on-premise will always last for some time till the features are available there. Yeah. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yaniv.
So let's try now.
Okay.
Let's assume I want to add to the dashboard a picture of us. So you can see I can, well, let's try from here, from this, I hope it will see all of us.
Okay, right.
Ready, guys?
Yeah.
And I can upload it. And let's hope. Here it is.
Wow.
So it's in the very
Great.
fast, so you can add pictures. So that's an example. I'm not sure how much it's needed, but it's an example of where we are looking for the differentiation on the mobile device and using sensors and things that we have on the mobile to contribute to the overall experience of Power BI.
Seeing this, I have another question from, I was asked from customers, when we are going more and more to the mobile area, they want to have, let's say, they are maybe as well going offline or something, but these people, they are maybe in the train or on the airplane, and they want to comment this report and push this comment back in the network to get some answers later on. Is there any upcoming thing on commenting on this Power BI app or as well in the cloud version?
Commenting was in the previous DataZen application.
Yes.
We are sitting with the DataZen, we sat with the DataZen, we are getting their feedback. We got some feedback about their telemetry. The feature we do have right now, it's a comment on a dashboard, but it's a comment on a way where you, when you can just annotate, okay? So I can add some annotation. I can mark some things, and then of course I can send it in any of what is available on the mobile phone. I can send it in email and so on, whatever is available.
So it's
but it's not the commenting that you said, which is more like a server side. Again, this is another example where people can go to our site, vote
vote. That's very important, right?
Make an impact, yes. We see it very strong in a lot of the things that we see in our service.
Yeah, and I think first of all it was really important to integrate data then also in the on-premise story around the SQL Server and reporting services, because until now data then was a separate product, and that means a separate installation, a separate IIS server and so on, and therefore first the priority was to integrate it with the basic technology, to use that in one place. And hopefully we will get there finally to get this commenting feature, because I know customers are always asking for it, and since years already in also reporting services where it's missing somehow. I know there are also some partners, some good partner solutions around that to integrate comments according to a report where it's in SharePoint integrated or something like this, or to build automatically PDF documents where additional commenting is then also offline available on a mobile device. It's all customized somehow. It's not the standard product feature. Therefore, hopefully we will get there.
And I think another interesting thing is that this all is kind of a platform, so you can build your own solutions on top of it. For example, I think I like this thing with the picture very much, because I think one business case for this could be that, for example, a person who is traveling maybe for a reseller from store to store and who is seeing something there, and he or she can document it by just taking a picture and putting it on this dashboard. And on the other thing, there are quite other scenarios which you told me. Maybe we can talk a little bit about this, where you can just implement functionality from Power BI into own applications. For example, the thing with the QR code. Maybe you can...
Yes, so again, since Power BI is a very open environment, and we have a lot of API, we can, as it was mentioned in other sessions, you can push data into Power BI, you can take the tiles and embed them in your sites. So there are a lot of possibility to do that. And one of the things that we are also trying to do today is that add the additional layer. So you could have like something, a QR in one of the stores, and once you scan it with the app, you will be able to see additional information on that product, more like BI in another layer, and then you can make a better decision and decide if you want this product or if you want to see it in other things and so on.
Great. Okay, then I think we're finished with our time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching.